Hello, my name is Stephanie Brown, and I am the Assistant Provost for Strategic Retention Initiatives and Data Research Management at Lakeland Community College. This recording will review important information about Ohio's College Credit Plus, or CCP, program for students and parents who are considering participating during the 2022-2023 school year. First, I will be reviewing what is College Credit Plus and sharing details about the program, and then we will transition into how to get involved and sharing specific information about CCP at Lakeland Community College. College Credit Plus is Ohio's dual enrollment program where students earn both high school and college credit at the same time. Students may apply to any public or participating private college, and students may apply to multiple colleges. Students in grades 7 through 12 can participate if they are Ohio residents, if they meet the academic eligibility standards set by the state of Ohio, as well as each college and university's individual admissions requirement, and it's for students who are college ready. College readiness is more than just a score on a test or being ready academically. Students and parents must also consider the emotional and social transition to college, meeting college expectations, having time management and organizational skills, and be aware that some college classes have content that is oriented toward a mature or adult student. College instructors will not modify the course content for CCP students. College can be very different from high school. For example, tests in high school may be offered weekly or at the end of each chapter, where in college, tests are fewer in number but cover much more material. Study time is different. Typically, high school students may spend 1 to 3 hours a day studying for school, where in college, the rule of thumb is to spend 2 to 3 hours per credit hour that you're enrolled in. So if you're taking a 3 credit hour English course, that can be 6 to 9 hours per week outside of class studying and preparing for that course. In high school, students have numerous opportunities to turn in graded work like quizzes, tests, homework, and extra credit. In college, there are fewer tests and assignments, or maybe no assignments at all, and they're worth more points. In high school, much of what students learn is provided in class, and out-of-class research is minimal. In college, students are required to do more independent thinking, longer writing assignments, and out-of-class research. Responsibility on the student also changes. In high school, teachers may provide daily verbal reminders about upcoming assignments and due dates, where in college, it's up to the student to read their email, check the syllabus, and go online to make sure that you're on track in each of your classes. In high school, attendance and class participation is required. If a student doesn't show up to school, parents are notified of the absence. In college, each professor sets their own attendance policy for the course, and nobody is notified if a student is absent. So the high school and the parent are not notified. The role of parents is different. In high school, parents are very involved. They work closely with teachers and counselors, may have access to grades and information through a parent portal, attend parent-teacher conferences. In college, the college views the student as the independent decision maker, and the college communicates exclusively with the student about their information. That is because of a federal law called FERPA, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. This act was designed to protect student education records. So in general, parents do not have access to student academic records. We do communicate student academic information with the high school because they have an educational need to know. So we do share grades and things because this will be included on the high school transcript. In general, if a student wants to share information with a parent or to allow the college to share information with a parent, they must submit something in writing to the college or university. For example, at Lakeland, the student must come in person with a photo ID to the Student Service Center and complete the permission to release information form and indicate who is allowed to access their information. There are many benefits to participating in CCP. Of course, students are earning high school and college credits at the same time, but it also gives them an opportunity to get a head start on career plans or start and potentially complete a degree or certificate program. It's also helpful for students to understand the expectations of college life before graduating from high school and going off to a four-year school. And students and parents are saving a lot of money on tuition and textbook costs. Each year, students must complete the intent to participate form and submit that to their public school by April 1st. And that's each year that a student participates in CCP. On this intent to participate form, students will indicate if they plan to use option A or option B for the payment of CCP courses. Option B is the standard default option for CCP. This is where all college course tuition, fees, and textbooks will be paid for by the state of Ohio, supported by the school's foundation funds and the college's funds. If a student chooses to attend a private college, they may charge students a small fee per credit hour. Option A is available to students. This is where students choose to self-pay for college courses and fees and textbooks at the standard rate at the college. And then students choose whether they want to earn both college and high school credit or earn college credit only. Some expenses are not covered through CCP, such as parking, transportation to and from campus, calculators, laptops, things like that would be the student's responsibility. Each year, students can take up to 30 credit hours of college credit. However, each high school class that a student takes is subtracted from that 30 credit hour total. So for example, if a student is taking 3 high school courses, they're taking Algebra 2, Chemistry, and Band. Each of those times 3 is 9. So you start with your 30 credit hours, subtract 9, and that student would have 21 credits available to take through CCP. If a student chooses to enroll in more than 30 credit hours, they can either drop the course during the 100% refund period or pay for the entire course, including tuition, fees, and books at the college's standard rates. CCP students can earn up to 120 credit hours through the end of high school through the CCP program. CCP students can take classes in the summer, fall, and spring semesters. Summer is the lead academic term. So starting each summer is when your 30 credit hours start. And if you don't take a summer class, then they would start in the fall. If you're a student athlete, summer term CCP courses cannot count for athletic eligibility for that academic year. Students have a variety of options on how or where they take their courses. If your high school has a partnership with a college or university where courses are offered at your high school, you can take these courses at your high school. You can come physically to the college and sit in a classroom and take your CCP courses or take them online. And one of the nice things through CCP is that students can mix and match these opportunities. We may have a student taking an English class at their high school. Maybe they come in the afternoon to an American Sign Language course and take a history class online. So you can mix and match those opportunities. There are rules around what courses CCP students can take. Generally, students will take courses in subject areas that will satisfy high school graduation requirements, either in specific subject areas or as electives. It is important for students to continue to work with their high school guidance counselors to make sure that they're meeting their graduation requirements, mandatory testing, and other requirements. Students can take courses in a career pathway that interests them or courses that are in a major or a degree. Students must meet prerequisites for all of the courses that they take. And the first 15 credits must be level 1 courses, which are courses that are transferable to Ohio universities, that are part of a certificate program, college success or career exploration courses. There are lots of courses to choose from in level 1. Once you complete those 15 credit hours, you can move on to level 2 courses. Each college and university is required to have a list of level 1 courses on their website. Also, each college and university is required to have a 15 and 30 credit hour pathway. So these are just some examples of 15 and 30 credit hour pathways for students that are considering doing more of a general education courses that will go to most bachelor degrees at most colleges and universities. So for example, a 15 credit hour pathway may have English Composition 1 and 2, Intro to Psychology and Humanities, and a US National Government course. The 30 credit hour pathways may then also introduce some math and science sequences, depending on if a student's planning it to go into a STEM major or not. So each college and university has these different 15 and 30 credit hour pathways, both some general education ones like these, as well as some specific career certificate or pathway options. There are some courses that are not allowable through CCP. Any course that is a one-on-one instruction, such as piano lessons, are not allowed. Courses with high fees, study abroad courses, physical education courses that may count towards a physical education requirement in high school are not allowed. Courses that are graded on a pass-fail basis, remedial courses, or any sectarian religious courses are all not allowed through CCP. CCP grades earned in college courses are the same grades that will appear on the high school transcript. Those grades will be factored into both the high school and the college GPA. If your high school uses a weighted grading scale for advanced placement or honors courses in a subject area, CCP courses in the same subject area will be weighted using the same scale. So if students have taken an AP course, scored a 3 or higher, they may also receive college credit for those courses. Students must successfully complete the courses in order to earn the credit. If a student fails or withdraws from the course, the college transcript and the high school transcript will reflect the student's final grade. One big question that students and parents have is, will my credits transfer? Most courses will transfer, especially from one public college to another public college. It is the student's responsibility to check with colleges to confirm transferability. There are also some very good websites for checking on how classes may transfer to between different institutions. We encourage students to visit transfercredit.ohio.gov or transferology.com for those resources. There are consequences for students who do not perform well in CCP. If a student does not earn a passing grade or withdraws too late from a college course, the high school may require the student to reimburse them for the tuition and possibly the textbooks that the school district paid. So there's a financial consequence. The grades that students earn will be on the transcripts permanently. So that's an academic consequence. If a student fails or withdraws often, future financial aid may be negatively impacted. If a student performs poorly, they may be placed on CCP probation or CCP dismissal, or they may be on academic probation or dismissed by the college. A student will be placed on CCP probation if they drop below a cumulative 2.0 GPA in their CCP courses, or if they withdraw from 2 or more courses in one academic term. While on CCP probation, the student may only enroll in one CCP course for one college semester and may not enroll in a college course in the same subject where they previously earned a D or an F grade. Students may submit an appeal to their high school to retake a course. All appeals go through the high school and not through the college. If a student on CCP probation does not increase their GPA above a 2.0 while on their probation semester, they will be placed on CCP dismissal, where they may not enroll in any CCP courses. Again, students can submit an appeal to their high school within 5 days of being dismissed or waiting until the end of the CCP dismissal semester. And each high school is required to have a policy describing the appeals process at their school. CCP students will continue to have the support of their high school guidance counselor. They're going to be making sure you're taking the courses you need to take and not missing any of your high school graduation requirements. Students will also work with college academic advisors or academic counselors to make sure they're taking college courses that will transfer or are the best choices for whatever program or career they're planning on doing in the future. Colleges provide the same academic supports to CCP students as they do to traditional students, including the Learning Center and tutoring, access to the library, academic advising, personal counseling, accommodations. So all of those opportunities are available to CCP students as well. Now I'd like to shift gears and talk a little bit about CCP at Lakeland. We currently have about 1,150 students, CCP students at Lakeland, although we've had up to 1,500 in a year. And generally, CCP students will make up about a quarter of all Lakeland students. We have students from 37 different high schools in 6 counties across Northeast Ohio. About 80% attend part-time, which means they're taking both high school classes and college classes at the same time, or the other 20% attend full-time at Lakeland, taking all of their courses here. 30% of our students participate in CCP at their high school. So they don't even come to campus, but they're taking our courses that are offered at their high school. In 2019, Lakeland was named the safest college campus in the nation by ADT. We were also ranked one of the top 50 best community colleges in the nation by College Consensus. And we were named the #1 community college in Ohio and #2 in the nation for students reaching their educational goals. So we are a safe and really supportive place for all students, including our CCP students. CCP students have a lot of opportunities at Lakeland. We do have the honors program, which is available to high school seniors with a GPA of 3.5 or higher. We find that students really get a lot out of taking these honors classes. Some think they might be harder, but what we find are those students that are really engaged in those courses with the instructor and with other motivated peers and tend to do better in the honors courses. And participating in the honors program also provides leadership opportunities, the opportunity for honors distinction, and gives opportunities for transferring to a partner college or university's honor program, which may involve a lot of other benefits, including great scholarship packages. Lakeland offers, in addition to our regular 16-week semester, we do offer 8 and 12-week courses within our fall and spring semester to give you some flexibility and some choices around your scheduling. We allow students to have the first 2 weeks of the semester to drop the course at a 100% refund. We have a great writing center and tutoring services, as well as student success navigators that help keep students on track. and parking is free at Lakeland. We do have 2 career CCP pathway opportunities, in addition to our general education 15 and 30 credit hour pathways for transfer. These career pathways are great for CCP students who want to go directly into a career, but also for students who are thinking about going on to continue into a 4-year general education degree. Our information technology and computer science College Ready Now program gives students the opportunity to graduate high school with Lakeland's IT specialist certificate and to complete professional industry certification opportunities. Students will also have opportunities to participate in internships and interacting with some local companies to learn more about job opportunities in this field. Students who complete an associate degree can transfer seamlessly into IT degrees offered at the University of Cincinnati, Kent State University, Hiram College, or Lake Erie College. This is also a great way for students who are planning to go on to a 4-year school to get some of these professional industry certifications and then also have a part-time job working at the college or university at their help desk, or working part-time in a capacity where you're growing those IT and computer science skills, which is a great resume builder. We also have some healthcare career pathways. We do have some certificates and degrees in the healthcare area that might be completed while in high school. And there are others that you can get a start on while in high school, like nursing, and then complete after you graduate. And it's just a great opportunity to explore this field. We've had a CCP student who completed the EMT paramedic certificate during her senior year, and then went on for a 4-year school, and then got admitted to medical school. And all of that time was working as an EMT, getting really great medical experience out in the field that she'll be able to take with her into her future medical career. So these are really great opportunities for students who are looking to get some more practical experiences to help with that transfer or to go directly into a career. We are very proud of our Lakeland CCP students. We award more associate degrees and certificates to CCP students than any other college or university in Ohio since CCP started in 2015. Our CCP students participate in leadership activities such as honors programs, Phi Theta Kappa, and other honor societies. They participate in the Emerging Leaders program and have served as orientation leaders. Many of our CCP students are on the Dean's List and graduate with distinction, and both of those are notated on the college transcript, which can help with applying to schools or graduate schools. And we have CCP students that are recognized at the institution, state, and national level. We've had CCP students win the Provost Award, which is the highest academic award a student can earn at Lakeland, and have earned Outstanding Student Awards in different program areas. We've had students earn International Model United Nations Conference Awards, Lakeland Celebration of Research Award, and National Mathematic Championships Awards. After CCP, there are many CCP students who choose to stay at Lakeland and complete one of over 140 degree and certificate programs. We have students that take advantage of the Holden University Center across the street, where students can earn a bachelor's or a graduate degree from one of the 14 partner colleges or universities. There are over 40 programs available, and this gives students the opportunity to stay close to home and earn a degree from one of those partner schools. Lakeland is the #2 community college in Ohio for the number of transfer students who go on to complete a 4-year degree, according to the Ohio Department of Education. The top 5 schools where Lakeland CCP grads transfer to are Cleveland State University, Kent State University, The Ohio State University, Ohio University, and Bowling Green. A common misconception is that students who participate in a dual enrollment program like CCP or attend a community college will not be admitted to selective, more prestigious institutions, or that credits will not transfer to private schools or out of state. However, over the years, Lakeland CCP grads have transferred to both private and public colleges and universities in 46 different states. I'm sure that by looking at this sampling of institutions where CCP graduates have transferred, you will recognize many of these prestigious private liberal arts schools, Ivy League schools, notable research institutions, and renowned HBCUs. CCP students not only achieve great things at Lakeland, but the program in college prepare them to continue achieving when it's time to continue their academic and career pursuits. We are very proud of our CCP students and all of their accomplishments. If you are interested in doing the CCP program at Lakeland Community College, we ask you to go to our website and complete the online application. You will also need to complete or to submit your high school transcripts, the CCP permission slip, and ACT or SAT scores. If you have not taken the ACT or SAT test, then you can take the AccuPlacer test at Lakeland. Please monitor your email once you apply for important updates and information. Many CCP applicants will use their high school email address, and we sometimes find that because of the school district's security measures, that our emails might get blocked and those students miss important information about their next steps, or if they've been admitted, or their password. So if you do have a Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, any of those kinds of email accounts, we recommend that you use one of those instead of a high school email address, if you're able. To be admitted to Lakeland's CCP program, students must meet the college readiness standards for English, which are set by the state of Ohio. So to be college ready in English, you must score an 18 on the ACT English test, 480 on the SAT evidence-based reading and writing test, or 263 on the AccuPlacer Next Generation writing test. For the last 2 school years, the state of Ohio has made some changes to those eligibility requirements because of COVID-19. So schools were able to use GPA to help determine CCP eligibility. Lawmakers are still deciding if that will be the case moving forward. Please check Lakeland CCP website for any updates to the admissions criteria. So the AccuPlacer test is a free placement exam that is created by the College Board. It's the same company that brings you the SAT or the AP tests. We use the Next Generation Writing Test for all CCP applicants, and we have a math test that we offer to students who are currently enrolled in Algebra 2 or have already completed Algebra 2. We ask that all CCP students prepare for the test before taking the test. Even our best students, when they don't prepare or they don't know what to expect or don't understand the format of the test, might struggle. So we have a lot of resources on our website, our test prep website, to better understand the test and its format. We have in-person and virtual test prep workshops. We can connect you with the College Board Next Generation AccuPlacer Placement Test Study app. And we have a partnership with Longsdale to provide an online course and practice tests. We have found that students who utilize test prep resources on average improve their writing score by 8 points and their math score by 10 points. So please consider using these free resources. So we ask that you go to our website to sign up for the AccuPlacer test on the CCP website. There's a link. When you arrive for the test, you must have a photo ID. So either a driver's license, a state issued ID, a passport. If you do not have one of these items, we have a College Board student ID form that you can print from our website and use that instead. The test is offered on campus. It is not timed. We want you to take your time and not feel rushed to the test because AccuPlacer uses computer adaptive technology where the response to each question determines the difficulty level of the next questions. We really want students to think about each question and give their best answer. If you're taking the math test, you cannot bring a calculator with you. One will be provided if you need it. Students have 2 attempts to meet the thresholds. A 3rd attempt may be allowed if the student chooses to participate in a test prep activity. Once students are accepted to the CCP program, they are notified by email. So please make sure you're checking that email on a regular basis for important updates and information. Once a student is admitted, they must complete the CCP orientation, which is an online orientation using Blackboard, done at your own pace. We ask that students and parents together complete the CCP orientation. Once the orientation has been completed, students will meet with an academic counselor at Lakeland. They will help with course selection and registration. Once you're registered, we will ask you to attend one of our Lakeland Welcome Days events prior to the start of the semester. This is where you'll get to come to campus, get a tour, find out where all of the important things are, get your books, as well as your Lakeland student ID. So please, again, check your email for all of this information. Here is a checklist of all of the steps that we need for CCP students to do before they actually start the semester. Just to do a quick review one more time, attend a CCP information session or watch this video that we just completed. Submit the intent to participate form to your high school by April 1st, very important. Complete our application online and the CCP permission slip about the adult immature content. Monitor your email for important updates and information. Ask your high school to send your transcripts. Prepare for the AccuPlacer exam using the free resources on Lakeland's CCP website. And take the AccuPlacer or submit your ACT or SAT scores. Complete the CCP online orientation and the CCP student questionnaire. You'll then meet with a Lakeland counselor, select your courses, and get registered, and then attend a Lakeland Welcome Days event prior to the start of the semester. Please go to our website, lakelandcc.edu/CCP. There we have a ton of information and resources. We have a link for brand new students to help you through the admissions process. And then once you're admitted and taking classes, we have information for current students, parent resources for parents, students and counselors, as well as academic and career pathway information. This completes the College Credit Plus information session. If you have questions about CCP at Lakeland, please contact the CCP office, or you can reach out directly to Jody Dalton. She is our CCP Student Success Navigator, or Jamie Deemer. She's our CCP coordinator, and they're here to help you on your entire CCP journey. Remember that the CCP website has a lot of important information about the program and the placement test. Ohio's CCP website also has valuable resources for students and parents. Thank you for listening to the College Credit Plus information session.
Hello, everybody. My name is Josh Lionroad. I serve as the primary academic advisor for all of our College Credit Plus students here at Lake Erie College. This presentation is to go over what does it mean to be a Lake Erie College Credit Plus student. So why should you choose our program? What's really nice is that you get to work with faculty members who are experts in their fields in a small classroom environment. Our student to faculty ratio is about 15 to 1, so 15 students per faculty member. Being a College Credit Plus student can offer considerable savings and can reduce your investment in higher education by pursuing college credit while in high school. You can also reduce the total number of credits that you would need to take and complete in the future. What's really nice with Lake Erie College is that we offer scholarship opportunities for any Lake Erie College CCP students who continue with us after high school graduation. What's also really nice is that you get to participate in campus organizations, be involved in theater productions, and enjoy the other benefits given to our degree-seeking students. Degree-seeking students, when we use that phrasing in this presentation, is that we are talking about the students that are pursuing a bachelor's degree. So those are the students that have already graduated high school and are now pursuing their bachelor's degree. That is what we mean by degree-seeking students. The College Credit Plus admissions requirements that we are looking for is that we are looking for an overall GPA of a 3.3 in high school courseworks. We do ask that students have a standardized test for course placement already completed. We do accept the ACT or the SAT. If you do not have either of those tests, we do offer the AccuPlacer on campus. We offer the reading AccuPlacer. I know Lakeland offers the writing one on campus, but for us, it is the reading AccuPlacer, and that is made by arrangement. That information will be sent out to your guidance counselors when we're ready to do that. You need to do the application for admission, which is available online. You also need to do the guidance counsel recommendation form and the release of educational records form. Those are also available online. You also need to do the intent form that is required for your high school, saying that you are going to end up doing College Credit Plus coursework for the academic year. Now, I always like to give some helpful hints when it comes to being a CCP student, and I would like to go over those with you now. So something that you really need to watch is that the academic calendar at your high school and the academic calendar at your college never match. So if you're looking at breaks, so holiday break, summer break, spring break, so on and so forth, majority of the time they never match. So you may have a break at your high school, but you still have course requirements here at Lake Erie College during that time. And vice versa, you may have a break here at Lake Erie, but you still have to do classes at your high school. So that is going to be something that you're really going to want to watch while you're a CCP student. And when it comes to working with faculty in and out of the classroom, our faculty members, they do not know who is and who is not a CCP student in their classroom. So all of our College Credit Plus students will be treated the same way our degree-seeking students are. Because like I said, our faculty members don't know. And our students, our CCP students, they really need to be advocates for themselves when it comes to needing help, needing tutoring. I am more than happy to help as the academic advisor, but ultimately it's going to be on the student to go out and seek that help. We're not psychic. We don't know when you're struggling. So that's going to be when it's on the student, be like, hey, I'm recognizing I'm having a hard time in this class, so I need to go to tutoring. Where do I go? You're more than welcome to stop by my office and contact me about that, and then I will try and help you, point you in the right direction. But ultimately, it is up to the student to try and advocate for themselves as much as they can. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act of 1974, also known as FERPA. If you know what HIPAA is with medical documentation, FERPA is essentially the higher education equivalent to HIPAA. FERPA simply states that once your CCP student starts at Lake Erie College, their record is their record. So mom, dad, parent, guardian, grandma, grandpa, whoever, you can't call up and be like, hey, I want to know how my child is doing in their classes. I want to know if they're actually going to their classes. I can't tell you anything because of FERPA. Their record is their record. So ultimately, when it comes to the decision making of what classes they're all and all that is going on, it's up to the student with that. We do have some waiver forms where a student can sign off on a family member being able to call and getting specific information, but we do not give that information out right on the back. However, there are some leeways that I have when it comes to FERPA and when it comes to the academics of your student. For example, I have a little bit more leeway contacting the guidance counselor than I do the parents. I cannot call the parent directly and be like, hey, we haven't seen your student in a couple days, we're concerned, or your student's not doing too well in this class, again, we're concerned. I can't call the family directly. However, I can contact the guidance counselor and be like, hey, we have some concerns because we're noticing XYZ. So I have a little more leeway contacting the guidance counselor than I do contacting the parents and the family. Also with the application process, the key thing that we recognize that shows a potential college credit plus student is what we call college ready. The key thing that we look for is that the student is doing the application on their own. Because if they're taking the responsibility to do the application on their own, that's showing us that they're serious about being a college credit plus student. However, we do know, parents and guardians, I get it. You want to make sure that the application is done correctly and thoroughly. So you want to kind of take over. Resist the urge. Let your students do it on their own. That shows us that they are ready and serious to be a college credit plus student with Lake Erie College. And I'm pretty sure that is noticed across the board with other institutions that host the College Credit Plus program. So what courses can a CCP student take at Lake Erie College? If the student meets the prerequisites for the coursework, all undergraduate coursework is typically available for College Credit Plus students to enroll in. However, there are some restrictions that may apply based on course placement or area of interest. For example, if you're looking to take Pre-Calculus 1 on campus with us, you need to have successfully completed Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and Geometry at your high school before we can put you into pre-calculus, because we want to make sure that we are setting the student up for success. Everything that we do and any restrictions that we may have on a class when it comes to the College Credit Plus program is because we want to make sure that we are setting the students up for success in their coursework. We do have some deadlines here at Lake Erie College. These are just some preliminary deadlines that we have with the institution as of right now. As soon as we get closer to April 1st, you're going to want to check out our website to see if those dates updated. But as of right now, these are the preliminary dates that we're looking for. So across the board, you need to have the declarative intent to apply for the College Credit Plus program into your guidance counselor by April 1st. And then for Lake Erie College, we're looking for the deadline to apply around April 16th. The AccuPlacer, if it's needed, would need to be done by April 30th. Registration for classes, May 14th. And then the mandatory College Credit Plus orientation would be the week of May 24th through the 28th. Like I said, these are currently preliminary deadlines, but as we get closer to April 1st, that intent deadline, you're going to want to make sure that you look at the Lake Erie College website for more information on that. And this information, if there are any date updates that we need to make, these dates will also be sent to the guidance counselor when the time comes to that. Lake Erie College currently has some partnership programs when it comes to the College Credit Plus program. We currently have partnerships with Fairport Harding High School, Thomas W. Harvey High School, Lake Catholic High School, and Wycliffe High School. If you're looking for more information, please feel free to visit our website at lec.edu. You can also apply to the College Credit Plus program through there as well, but you're going to want to make sure that you get that intent into your guidance counselor as soon as possible, especially if you're even considering doing the College Credit Plus program, but you're not entirely sure about it yet. Get that intent form in as soon as possible, because you don't want it to get past the deadline of April 1st and then you decide, oh, I want to be a College Credit Plus student. If you are even considering it as of right now, get that documentation in as soon as possible. And then if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to contact us. The admission counselor for the College Credit Plus program is Brandy. Her information is up on the screen now. And then if you have any questions about academics or just general questions, feel free to contact me. My name is Josh Lineroad. My contact information is up on the screen now. So please feel free to contact me at any point if you have any questions. Thank you very much. And we hope to see you at Lake Erie College soon.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda Zacher. I am the interim coordinator for transfer and non-traditional student recruitment at Cleveland State University. I work with our students interested in transferring for their bachelor's degree, our veteran students, and then students looking to pursue College Credit Plus coursework here at CSU. Today, I'm going to give you a brief presentation about Cleveland State and how to join the CCP program here at CSU. So we'll go ahead and get started with some fast facts about Cleveland State. We have about 16,000 students overall. About 12,000 are pursuing their undergraduate degree, which leaves our average class size at about 27, with 2/3 of your classes having less than 30 students in them. Our students don't just come from the Cleveland area or the state of Ohio. We have students from 41 different states and 109 different countries. And there is always something to do here with 175 academic programs to study, 18 NCAA Division I athletic teams, and over 200 student organizations to join. And then we were founded in 1964 when the state of Ohio purchased Fenn College. And since then, our alumni network has grown to over 140,000. If you've been on campus or received anything from us, you've definitely seen the word engage on the materials or around campus. That is our motto, but engaged learning is our way of life. And this is really important for our undergraduate students who are looking to graduate from Cleveland State, because we really try to get them hands-on experience before they graduate so that they're ready to enter the workforce. For College Credit Plus students, this is going to come in mostly in the classroom with your engaged professors and hands-on, more one-on-one interactions with your professors. So you're not just sitting in a classroom of 500 other students. You do have the chance to work one-on-one with your professors and get to know them, and they get to know you, so that you are successful in your education here at CSU. For our students who are pursuing their undergraduate degree and can do internships and co-ops, we really work outside of the classroom to engage them in that. And then because we're located in the heart of downtown Cleveland, this creates opportunities to offer over 3,000 internship and co-op opportunities with small businesses up to Fortune 500 companies. We work with a lot of different places and help our students get that experience that they need before they graduate, so that they're ready to enter the job force as soon as they do graduate. So they get to really take what they're learning in the classroom and apply it hands-on at the same time. Because of our engaged learning model and other things happening around campus, we have been recognized by a few different places. So US News and World Report has named us as one of America's best colleges, and we also rank as the #1 university in the state of Ohio for social mobility. Military Times has recognized us as a veteran-friendly campus for veterans and their families. We have a veteran and military success center on campus for students to take advantage of. The people that staff the Success Center are able to help our veteran students with benefits, to make sure that they're getting all their veteran benefits. Also, additional academic advising, additional tutoring. They also offer relaxation rooms, gaming rooms, and just hangout spaces for our veteran and military students to connect. And then Phi Theta Kappa has placed us on their honor roll in the past, meaning that we're a transfer-friendly campus. This means that if you were to take College Credit Plus coursework somewhere else or start somewhere before coming to Cleveland State, we really try to take the coursework that you've earned and apply it to your degree here at CSU, so that you're not repeating courses and spending extra time and money doing so. So if you're interested in joining the College Credit Plus program at Cleveland State, there are a couple of steps to take beforehand. So the first will be to apply. You'll want to apply online at engagecsu.com/apply. You'll need to have your high school counselor supplies with an official copy of your high school transcript. And then we will also require ACT or SAT scores. In the past, during the pandemic, the state has waived the ACT or SAT scores. Right now, they are still requiring them for summer 2022, fall 2022, and spring 2023. If any of that changes, it will be updated on our website. So just keep an eye out for that. But as of right now, we will require a 2.3 GPA and an 880 on the SAT or a 16 on the ACT. We also will require a parent and school counselor authorization forms to be signed, as well as the new permission slip that just started this year. So if you've done CCP in the past, you might not have had to fill out that permission slip, but that is a part of the application process now. It is important to note that we do have application deadlines. So if you are interested in applying for spring 2023, you'll want to make sure that you have all of your information submitted by November 1st, 2022. If you're interested in summer 2022, you want to make sure that you have all of your materials submitted by April 15th, 2022. And if you're interested in starting for fall 2022, make sure you have everything submitted by June 15th, 2022. These are hard deadlines, so please make sure that you are checking your application portal for updates on your application after you apply. You will have access to an application portal where you can track that we've received everything, and you'll be able to see if we have not received any of the things listed here, which I just mentioned in a couple previous slides. So it's important that we have all of those materials to review your application by the deadline, so that we can make sure that you are able to get in for the steps after you've been admitted to the CCP program. So after you've been admitted, you'll want to monitor your email for details about an orientation. All College Credit Plus students must attend an orientation where you'll also get to schedule your advising appointment, and then you can obtain your books. Depending on which option you choose through the CCP program, your books will be paid for you by your high school. So usually you can get these through our bookstore at no cost. You'll just need to let them know what high school you attend so that they are able to charge your high school. You'll also want to make sure your high school doesn't have the books on hand already. So please just check with your school counselor to make sure that you're following the book process correctly. If you've not been to Cleveland State and you want to come visit to see what it's like downtown, we do offer limited on-campus information sessions and tours Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., 12 p.m., and 2 p.m. We do also offer a virtual information session and tour on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. And if you're interested in any of these, you can visit engagecsu.com/visit to sign up. So we would love to see you on campus to introduce you to our campus and what Viking life is like down here in downtown Cleveland. And of course, if you have any questions, you are able to reach out to me and our CCP advisor. We use the same email address for any CCP questions. So you can just email us at ccp@csuohio.edu. That way, if one of us isn't able to answer the question, the other can step in. So please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. And we look forward to having you join our CCP program here at Cleveland State. Thank you guys so much and have a great day.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sophia Miller, and I am the CCP coordinator for Hiram College. So I just want to very quickly talk about our admission process and the requirements that we have. And at the end, I will talk a little bit about the advising part. But first of all, the application process and requirements that we have at Hiram is to first fill out the CCP application that we have in our website. We have a spring 2021 application, and we also have the fall 2021 application already there. It's very quick and simple to create an account and just upload the documents even right there. Then once you submit an application, you'll be able to see what requirements we have. So first, we will need the high school transcripts. It can be an unofficial ones or the official ones. And we also need you to submit your ACT, SAT, any test scores that you have. We do accept the AccuPlacer and the Compass test as well. We would definitely need those. They haven't made a decision yet what would happen for the fall 2021, but for the spring 2021, we definitely need the test scores. A recommendation letter is not required at all, but we do sometimes encourage you to send us a recommendation from your guidance counselor, maybe from one of your teachers. And that can always help, so we can get to know you and know what you're looking for. We also sometimes have prerequisites depending on what courses you're taking. So if you're taking a math course or a foreign language, for example, Spanish 101, you will need to do a placement exam for that class. and the same thing for the math. Also, June 1st is the deadline to apply for the fall 2021 CCP. So make sure you apply for that one. The one for the spring 2021 actually just passed, but you still have until June 1st if you are interested in applying for the fall 2021. Finally, academic advising. So if you want to take classes on our campus or online through Hiram, each CCP student is going to be assigned an advisor. So in this case, it will be me. I will be the person that would help you just choose the classes that you can take that might meet your graduation requirements. And I always like to do like a Zoom advising session so we can go through the whole course offerings that we have for each semester. And we will also need an authorization form from the guidance counselor saying that, okay, they approve those courses, you can go ahead and take them. And also for all the CCP students, as I mentioned earlier, there are cases that you will need to do a placement exam in the math as an example, or in a foreign language. So that's pretty much is a very easy, quick, simple process. And if you have any questions, there's my contact information. Please feel free to text me, to call me, or to send me an email, and I'm here to help you guys. So hope to see some of you. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Megan Kripple, and I'm the Director of Enrollment Management and Student Support Services for Kent State Geauga and the Twinsburg Academic Center. I'm here to provide you some information on the program at our Burton and our Twinsburg locations. So first off, that's me again, Megan Kripple, Director of Enrollment Management and Student Services. I work through both our Burton and our Twinsburg locations. My email is mkripple@kent.edu. Primarily, I work with students on the reporting side. So I'll be the person that will send your schedules to your guidance counselor. I'll send your grades to your guidance counselor. Any issues with getting in documents and things like that, I am the person that will work with the students. I am also responsible for our dual credit partnerships. So that would be if Kent State University is offering any courses at your high school. Myself, we have an amazing admissions team, and that includes Marilyn Delfino and Bethany Bejo. Both of them are admissions counselors. During non-COVID times, Marilyn primarily spends her time at the Twinsburg Academic Center, and Bethany works out of our Geauga campus in Burton. Marilyn and Bethany are going to be your primary point of contact for everything related to turning in your permission form, how do I apply to the program, what are my next steps after I am admitted. They run all of our orientation programs for the campus, and that includes College Credit Plus students. So for our new students, you would have to attend CCP orientation to register for the first time. For our students that would be coming back for College Credit Plus, you just have to check your Kent State email and we send you instructions on how to be advised. But Marilyn and Bethany are the people that primarily work with our students up until they schedule classes. So some important updates for the 2021-22 academic year. So great news if you were previously enrolled students. Returning applicants no longer need to reapply to participate in College Credit Plus. So what this means is if you are currently enrolled with us, please check your flashlight and you will have instructions there that tell you exactly what you need to do. Next steps, we have modified our new student application deadlines for 2021-22. So for summer 21, the application deadline is April 15th. For fall 21, that application deadline is June 1st. And for spring 22, the application deadline is October 15th. It's very important that wherever possible, you adhere to these deadlines. They are designed to ensure that the student will have time to apply, turn in all required documents and test scores if needed, and be able to schedule their classes in time for the start of the academic year. So along those lines, let's talk about CCP eligibility. College Credit Plus eligibility is what we use to determine if you are able to participate in the program through us. We follow the state's guidelines for this. So at this time, so today is December 18th is when I'm recording this, students must have one of the following: a qualifying ACT, SAT, or AccuPlacer score, or an unweighted GPA of a 3.0 or higher. For information on qualifying ACT, SAT, or AccuPlacer scores, reference the document in the folder that I'll refer to. Another important component of CCP eligibility is placement testing. So if a student does not have a 3.0 GPA, they are eligible to take the AccuPlacer exam or the ACT or SAT. The ACT or SAT is going to be offered through the College Board or ACT. However, we offer the AccuPlacer at Kent State Geauga and the Twinsburg Academic Center. This exam is a placement exam. It is free of charge to the student and consists of two components: the Right Placer exam, which is a writing portion, and then the Next Generation reading. We currently, due to COVID times, we offer the AccuPlacer remote and in person. You will need to have a photo ID available. Also, for remote testing, AccuPlacer does not work with Chromebooks, so it's very important that you make sure that you have a regular PC available. You will also need a webcam in order to take remote testing. You can register for testing at www.kent.edu/Geauga/placement testing. Now, if you would like to take a math class and you do not have an ACT score or an SAT score that qualifies you for the math class that you would like to take, you will need to take the ALEX Math. This math test is available via Flashline. That is our student portal system. After you are admitted. After you are admitted, you'll receive an acceptance letter that details all the instructions you need to take the ALEX exam. The ALEX exam is offered remote, and with the ALEX exam, students are able to retake the exam if they don't receive a score that they would like to get them in the math class that they would need. You just have to do 6 weeks of practice modules. So we encourage the students, again, to apply early so you can be admitted early so we can offer that exam. While not required, we encourage all students to take advantage of any free available test preparation materials. After you register for your testing, Brandy Blankenship is our Academic Services Coordinator, and she provides students in a confirmation email with how to access these test prep resources. So for our College Credit Plus students, I just want to make sure you're aware of all of our services that we have available to support you as a student. This will include student accessibility services. So if you are a student who utilizes an IEP or a 504 in your high school, we do recommend that you contact us and let us know if you would like to try and have those services available for you as a college student. As a CCP student transitioning to college, you have to notify us. We cannot, which is different from your high schools, we cannot self-identify you. You have to notify yourself. We also offer a variety of free services, including academic success coaching, success workshops. We have career services available to help you as you plan for career and college planning. We offer free mental health counseling services. Our Twinsburg Academic Center doesn't have a library, but we do have library resources. We have a librarian available on campus 2 days a week and a partnership with the Twinsburg Public Library. Our Burton campus does have an on-campus library available for students. We also have free tutoring and a writing center. I strongly encourage you as students to make sure you utilize these resources at the first sign of trouble in class. I have seen many students who just at the start of a CCP class, sometimes there's a struggle, and just because it's a different style of learning, and then they see tutoring and they are right on track. So we encourage students to utilize tutoring as quickly as they can so that we can help you through the College Credit Plus courses. In addition to services for our current students, I would like to point out that if you participate in College Credit Plus as a student at Kent State University, and you come to Kent State Geauga Twinsburg as a new freshman, you will be eligible for a merit scholarship as long as you have a cumulative GPA of a 2.8 or higher. But one special thing for students that participate in CCP at Kent State University and come to Kent State Geauga Twinsburg is you would automatically get bumped up a tier. So for example, if you're a Merit Scholarship 2 student, you would actually get moved to a Merit Scholarship 1. Or if you're a Merit Scholarship 1 student, we give you $2,000 for your freshman year. So what are your next steps? So attend or view a CCP information night. It is very important that you turn in your intent form by April 1st and make sure that you are very clear with your school's deadlines on this, as spring breaks and holiday breaks can sometimes fall around that deadline. So it's very important that you make sure you follow their procedures. It's also important that you apply for College Credit Plus at Kent State Geauga Twinsburg or the Kent campus of your choice at kent.edu/Geauga/CCP. For Kent State University, in addition to your high school transcripts, we require a College Credit Plus permission form and ACT scores, SAT scores, AccuPlacer scores, or a high school GPA is what you would be eligible for admission. For our new students, you are required to attend a new student orientation to register for classes. What's really cool is it's Usually in the morning or afternoon. We offer varying times. It takes about 2 to 3 hours, and you register for your classes that day. I have a CCP information folder that I'm going to share with you momentarily that includes all the information on these steps as well. Stay connected by accessing our virtual College Credit Plus resource folder. It's available at tinyurl.com/KSUG-2021-2022-resources. It includes information on how to apply to the CCP program, our College Credit Plus permission form, course offerings, and important dates. Also, feel free to contact us at geogadmissions@kent.edu or 440-834-3777. It has been a pleasure speaking about College Credit Plus to you today. Have a great day.